Bidah definitions, types and warnings. What is Bidah and how many types of it? In the name of Allah, most compassionate, most merciful. Answer: there are two definitions of Bidah or innovation. The first linguistic and the second technical. The word Bidah linguistically means introducing something new, whereas its technical is that belief or action which was not in practice during the blessed age of Rasulullah sallallahu'alayhi but was introduced after him. Mirkat Volume 1, page 368. The messengers of Allah sallallahu'alayhi said, avoid novelties, for every novelty is an innovation and every innovation is an misguidance. Mishkat, page 30. Scholars commentating on the above hadith state that from a Sharia point of view, every type of bidah is wrong and sinful. However, bidah can be divided into a number of categories when considered in the linguistic definition. Firstly, bidah can be classed into two types. One, bidah ittiqadi, innovation in belief. Two, bidah amali, innovation in action. Bidah ittiqadi is that new belief which came into Islam after the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For example, Jabriya, Qadriya, Qadianism. It is makruh to pray behind an imam who is bidati. Bidati is that person whose beliefs contradict to that which has been conveyed to us from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Durrul Mukhtar, Volume 1, page 414. The above text indicates that new beliefs aqidah are bidah. Bidah amali. Bidah is that innovation action which was not there in the blessed age of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Mirkat Volume 1, page 368. If the innovation was brought into practice in the age of Sahaba radiyallahu'anhum ajma'in, then this should not be called bidah but rather the sunnah of the Sahaba radiyallahu'anhum ajma'in. Bidah amali, innovated action, can be classified into two categories. Bidah hasana, praiseworthy innovation, that action which does not contradict with the Quran and the Sunnah and was brought into practice after the time of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Bidah sayyi'ah, offensive innovation, that action which was not practiced in the blessed age of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and which contradicts the Holy Quran and the Sunnah. The above two types are then classified into further four categories. Bidah is either wajib, for example to learn Nahu, Arabic syntax, or it is haram, for example the introduction of new beliefs like the sects Jabriya, Qadriya. Or it is mustahab, for example to construct religious institution and every good thing which was not there in the first era of the Islamic century, or to make congregation in the Tarawih prayers. Or it is makruh, for example decoration of mosques. Or it is jaiz or acceptable, for example to shake hands after the Fajr prayers. Mirkat Volume 1, page 368. Similar text to the above is also mentioned in Raddul Muhtar, Volume 1, page 414. This indicates that bidah at times is not only jaiz but can be mustahab and even wajib. Only Allah knows best. Sayyidur Rahman, Darul Ifta, Birmingham. Summary of types. At the outset, there are two types of bidahs, a bidah lid-din and b bidah fid-din. The first refers to a bidah innovation for the benefit of din or religion. Madaris, libraries, etc. Such a bidah is permissible and acceptable. The second category refers to introducing something in deen itself and to regard is a part of deen. This is not acceptable. Where a person is rewarded for introducing something, this is the first category of bidah. And Allah Ta'ala knows best. Mufti Muhammad Kadwa, Fatwa Department. Warning against innovation plus definitions. Sayyiduna radiyallahu'anha reports that Rasulullah sallallahu'alayhi wasallam said, every bidah innovation is misguidance. Sahih Muslim, Hadith number 2002. Sayyidatuna Aishah anha reports that Rasulullah sallallahu'alayhi wasallam said, whoever innovates any deed which doesn't concur with what Islam demands is rejected. Sahih Bukhari, Hadith number 2697 and Sahih Muslim, Hadith number 4467. Jabir ibn Abdullah reported, the messengers of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, would praise Allah in his sermon as he deserves to be praised, and then he would say, the most evil matters in religion are those that are newly invented. For every newly invented matter is an innovation, every innovation is misguidance, and every misguidance is in the hellfire. Source Sunan al-Nasa'i 1578. Definition of Bidah. The Bidah innovation that is referred to in the above authentic hadiths are those deeds that have been added into deen, religion, with no clear or distant basis in the Quran, Hadith, or practice of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, the Tabi'un and the Tabi'un. See details in Ikamatul Hujjah of Maulana Abdul Hai Lakhnawi Rahimahullah, Majmu Rasail Lakhnawi Volume 2. Note 1. The above is the definition of the Islamic Shari usage of the word bidah. Sometimes the word bidah appears in certain narrations in its linguistic meaning, which refers to anything new. Not all bidah of this kind is evil. Note 2. It is the duty of the highly qualified scholars to judge what is considered a bidah in deen. The uneducated masses should avoid labeling anything as baseless or as innovations, as many such claims have been proven as false by the ulama, and Allah Ta'ala knows best. Answered by Maulana Muhammad Abbas Sumar, checked by Maulana Harun Abbas Sumar. To get new episodes, click subscribe button.